All right, we got the Bears are frauds. Interesting. Let's see.
Chicago Bears.
We got to?
We have to. We have to. Unfortunately, we have to, Shady. You want to know why? They are leading the NFC North Division currently with a record of 7.
They have a negative 4-point differential and they're 7-3. That's interesting. What the heck?
7-3. Over the last 8 weeks, they are 7.
I'm not buying them. I'm not going to lie. But is this a team with some potential? Yes. Yes. But am I buying them for real? Nah, not really.
Or after the last 8 games, they are 7-1. Have Caleb Williams' Bears finally arrived?
I got some important information.
And the thing is, offensive personnel is nice. The offensive personnel is nice. Defensive personnel is nice. They could upgrade a corner, but outside of cornerback, their defense is nice. But I just don't trust the play calling full time on offense. You know, I don't trust the reliability of them to consistently score points. And the defense is nice, but it's not elite. You know, and it's not 100% reliable either. I don't think the play calling on offense is reliable, and I don't think the defense is reliable to the extent of, I guess, capping an elite offense. You know, but. Well, I think they got a lot of potential. You know, this may not be their year, but they got enough pieces in place at the moment to have a bright future.
Information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than Prize
He said
Picks.
the Bears go 7-10.
Football season is here, and basketball season is here. So there's absolutely.
They getting Jalen Johnson back real soon. I thought he was done for the season. I could have sworn I heard that. I did. I heard that the other day, but it wasn't. It was on a little podcast or some. It wasn't nobody in the NFL, but still, I thought he was out for the season. Bro, if they had Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon, oh my gosh. Different conversation, but still, I still don't trust the offense.
Absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. Prize Picks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, Prize Picks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get.
Hell no.
They're on the way, and shout out to the Bears. They're leading the division, but
They switched it up. Shady was wearing all black last episode. Acho wearing all black this episode.
Go down.
hey, y'all answer me this. Chicago Bears, last 7 games. You beat the Vikings. You beat the Giants. You beat the Bengals. You beat the Saints. You beat the Commanders. You beat the Raiders. You beat the Cowboys. The one game I want you to have won, you lost. The Ravens.
The Ravens won, yeah.
Like, that's the one of all those I would have loved for you to have won. And I think they
lost
that
to
one
Tyler Huntley.
Now, shout out to this Bears defense. They have the first, second, and third interception leader right now in the National Football League, starting with Kevin Byard. Shout out to the Bears defense. Shout out to Al Harris, coaching them boys up, is that secondary coach.
Al Harris,
but
nice.
at the end of the day, the Bears just haven't done enough, don't have enough meaningful wins for me to say the Bears are legitimate.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to waste too much
I
time
agree
on
with
this. I think the Bears are a cool, good team trying to figure their way and find their way. Even Caleb Williams, I still got to see more from him.
Yeah.
I see some scrambling. I see Deeps playing well. Like, if you watch last game, they should have lost that game. I think the last they were down, then the guy takes a kick return all the way down to the other side of the field.
You talking about with the Minnesota game?
Yeah,
They were dominating the game all game, and then J.J. McCarthy.
They were not. I don't think the Bears were dominating that game. That game was a close game. The Bears versus the Vikings was close. I can't say they dominated that. They barely got out of there.
McCarthy had the J.J. McCarthy special. Play dog crap for 3.5 quarters and then go crazy in the last. Like,
If he's referring to the Bears defense dominating the Vikings offense, I guess yeah.
But I'm
you
saying,
still ended up having.
if you
him
played
go
so
down
bad,
to
bro,
the
they only put up like, what, 16 points, or if that? No, he threw a pick 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't put no points up for real.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm not a big believer in the Bears.
I mean,
Who they beat, how they look, they don't be looking good.
The only reason I do like the Bears, I do think Ben Johnson can steal a game or two.
He does have some great running concepts.
You
Oh
know
my
what I mean?
God.
Like, and when you get to the playoffs, and the Bears will likely make it either as a 5 seed or a 3 seed. Like, when they get to the playoffs,
They
Ben
gonna get
Johnson
smoked.
likely will be able to steal a game,
a playoff game?
a playoff
They
game.
don't get smoked.
You think?
I can't see them beating the Rams. I can't see them beating the 49ers. I can't see them beating the Seahawks. I can't see them beating. They could beat the Lions. That's a divisional opponent. I think they can skate out a game with the Lions. In the playoffs, though, I don't see them beating the Lions. For real. Like that'd be that. I think it's a little tougher atmosphere. And in the playoffs as well, I wouldn't be able to see them beating the Eagles. So I can't think of whoever else would make it. The Packers, I ain't gonna lie, they could possibly beat the Packers. I don't trust the Packers 100%. The Packers are better than them, in my opinion, but I don't trust them like that.
I think we're about to see right now.
What game you be watching? You think that team is good?
Think about it. After the division winners 2-5, everybody else is beatable.
Guys.
Like the Seahawks are beatable.
They're not beating the Seahawks.
They're not. Yes, the Seahawks are beatable, but they're not beating the Seahawks. I don't see that happening.
Say the Seahawks are beatable though.
Seahawks are
Acho. They're not beating
The Bears are not the Rams. That's my opinion on that. And I get that the I'll take who they lost to? Seattle lost to the 49ers. I don't see the Bears beating the 49ers. And Seattle lost to the Bucks. I don't see the Bears beating the Bucks. Given the right situation, they can, but if I had to put money on it, I'll put money on the Bucks. The teams that beat the Seahawks, I don't see the Bears beating.
Seahawks.
The Niners are beatable.
I don't think they beat the Niners.
So y'all don't believe in
Is
them
Mac
at all?
Jones playing or
Brock Purdy?
I'll be a close one.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I want to believe in them so much, but this is also this was foretold. We looked at their schedule a couple of weeks ago, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. They had the Commanders, the Saints. They had Baltimore without Lamar, Cincinnati, New York, and Minnesota. You know what their remaining schedule is, fellas?
What's that?
Let's hear it.
Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Green Bay. They get a break with Cleveland. Then they get Green Bay again.
Pittsburgh, they could win, especially if Aaron Rodgers misses time. But Steelers' defense is playing better, so they can still a win for sure from the Bears. Philadelphia, I don't see them beating the Eagles. It's not impossible, but in the regular season, it's not impossible. But I don't see them beating the Eagles.
San Francisco and Detroit to close out the season,
Bro.
Jeez.
it would not surprise
Yeah,
me
they got a
if
comp
they
schedule.
won one, maybe 2 games for the rest of the year. That schedule is a gauntlet now. They had the easy part at the beginning. Now it is
Interesting.
straight hell until the end of the season. So it's twofold. Do I expect them to do well? I can't say I can, because I've seen other teams be able to do it more consistently, but they can prove, hey, if we're a playoff team, if we really are a playoff team, we have to show it in the later half of the season, or the last couple of games of the season. If they end up getting more wins than losses in this last stretch,
You know what
then I think they can steal a playoff win, Acho.
Yeah, the problem for them is they depend on the run so much. Well, some of these teams ain't let you run the ball on them. It's not going to happen.
Packers not.
Yeah.
Right?
Packers not gonna
Eagles
let you
ain't.
run it.
Eagles not.
Eagles
So
not.
that means you got to turn the keys over to your number one draft pick.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm willing to bet that he hasn't shown me enough to say, okay, I'm rocking with that. And the defense can only do so much. What happens when the defense get in the hole? Because, like, this is football. It's going to happen. Bad calls. You get 2-3 defensive pass interferences. Now we on the goal line. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. They haven't showed me enough. They haven't beat enough good teams to say,
Well,
what, they can do
about
it.
as a team? Last week, Minnesota Vikings.
Damn.
What
I'm
happened?
sorry. They played because I'm looking at the schedule. So they only played one good team out of 2 good teams.
Yeah.
They played the Baltimore Ravens 30-16. That's
With a
And
backup.
that was
they
backup
lost.
Ravens.
okay. And then the Lions put
crazy.
52
Put
on them.
52 on
Yeah.
them.
Early though, week 2. Week 2,
Earlier or
Shady,
late.
week 2.
Earlier or late. No, that's 52 points.
Yeah. I mean, look, Jalen Johnson coming back.
He's nice.
Nashawn Wright's grown up in the absence. Kevin Byard, he's taken steps up.
Leadership.
Tremaine Edmonds playing at a high level.
well.
And DeAndre Swift was always DeAndre Swift. Roma Dunze, since his dad took to Twitter, he's starting to be found. Like, I just think if you win 10, that'll get you to the playoffs. They're going to win 10. They already got 7. They got 7 games left, bruh. 7 games? Yeah. Like,
I don't know if they win 10, Acho. You have to at least split the series with
the
Green Bay.
Packers are beatable.
Packers
Let's be
are
honest.
Okay,
Packers are beatable.
I can hear the Packers
That's
are
right,
Let's
beatable.
split that one.
Split that one.
Philadelphia, you not winning that game.
Nope.
They're not winning that game.
Steelers versus Mason Rudolph.
Hold up, dog.
Don't act like we're the same as the Bears, bro.
No, but like
Offensively, we did get smacked by
you
them.
like they guarantee ain't gonna beat the Eagles. What? Like you just act like we're not like that. Now it's
Y'all gonna be fresh off of a loss to us. Y'all gonna have to recoup.
hey yo. Another one is I think the Steelers beat them,
No, Mason Rudolph?
bro.
Here's my thing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Here's what the
I would not be surprised. I'm not gonna lie. If the Steelers defense can keep playing at a high level, yeah, the Bears not beating them, even with Mason Rudolph. But we'll see. We'll see. I just don't trust that. I don't trust their offense enough, bro. Yes, they run the ball well, but outside of that, I mean, only thing they do good besides running the ball is get Rome Odunze the ball. That's it. That's the only other thing they do well. And they barely do that well. Not gonna lie.
The Bears are great at beating bad teams. So let's respect them for that.
You got to do your job.
Great at beating bad teams.
Yeah.
Steelers with Mason Rudolph are a bad team. The Browns, they play them December 14th.
He's a solid backup.
Bad
I can't
team.
do that.
But they're a bad team. They're not a good team. They beat J.J.
Cowboys,
McCarthy,
week 3,
backup
bad
talent.
team.
They beat the Giants. They beat Joe Flacco, backup quarterback. They beat New Orleans Saints. They beat Washington Commanders. I think probably back. No, I think Jaden plays them.
Everything you saying, that's the Bears. It's in the mirror. They beat all bad teams, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference is?
I guess if they make it if they win the division, which is very much so possible, it's in their control. They're winning the division now.
That's what make me question Ben Johnson a little bit. Like it made me wonder, like, did he just have a good run game and was somebody else handling the passing? Or was it just golf in Detroit? You know what I mean? Like why the concept's not really hidden? Why are they not hidden in Chicago? Because again, DJ Moore, not bad at all. Rome Odunze has shown that he's not bad either. And then you got the rookie with Luther Burden. You know, when he's given opportunities, he makes plays. So it's just that as to why that's not as successful like as it should be is just interesting to me.
If they win the division, y'all don't think the Bears with the home game versus the Niners can win? A home game versus the Seahawks?
The question I got to ask you, do you think the Bears are a good team? That's an easy question.
Average team.
So that answers your question, home. Next.
We got to talk about some Panthers football.
I ain't got too much to say about that.
Moving forward, we got to talk about.
Are the Bears frauds? They just not a team at the moment to be taken seriously with the other potential playoff teams. If I'm being honest, you know, it's a good season for them. Do we realistically see the Bears having a shot at the NFC Championship? Super Bowl, no. NFC Championship, they're gonna need some magic to happen. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.